active, I think.
There are a couple others, but they're yet to be introduced, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think. I think all of the top tier solos are gone.
We're not gonna hear from Black Hand anytime soon, if ever again.
I don't know about that, because isn't his name on the weapon book coming out?
Yeah.
Well, then
soon TM.
Soon trademark. Yes. Which is, to be honest, like, they basically told us, like, don't hold your breath. We're gonna take our time with this, and that makes sense because they've been very upfront about saying, we want you to spend time with this product before we give you extra products. We wanted Red to stand on its own for a while, and for the most part it has. I'm really excited to see what they add in Black Hands, though. But that does really heavily suggest that he's still active in some capacity.
I think it's called Black Chrome, yeah.
Oh, Black Chrome, that's right.
Black Hand's weapon book is from 2020.
Yeah, that's Black Hand's weapon book.
And Black Hand's weapon manual, something like that.
Black Chrome, I don't know. Never know. You never know.
I doubt we're going to hear much from Black Hand anytime soon.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that infamous DLC for 77, when it finally comes out, is Black Hand's going to just walk out in a mankini and go, I'm ready to kill. Yeah! And, like, guns emerge from his pecs, and he just starts mowing down people. That's probably not what's going to happen, but it would be funny.
Pretty sure I saw that in an Old Spice commercial.
I mean, Black Hand was known for not being the guy who gunned down everyone.
I know.
That's what I find even more funny.
He's more of a bad man type of people.
Yeah, he's more of an anti-hero than anything, I hear.
He's a consummate professional. If anything.
Hilarious. Then yes, I believe the party has just finally arrived back at Night City.
Yep, did a deal with Gavin.
Sold Gavin a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. And got some information on Sketchy.
I still wonder what he want in return. If he just give us his that willingly.
We got to watch premium channels at Wei Chin's. Always a pleasure.
We're talking about what he wants out of this. Like, usually like fixtures, they're all about deals and stuff. So
he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But we did just drop like 30K worth of data on his lap, so it could have been like a goodwill, keep it coming kind of thing.
Could be.
Because he didn't really hand it to us on a silver platter. He just gave us like a tip.
Mm-hmm.
No, he also, from what I gathered, I don't know if Gavin. First thing Gavin ever mentioned to us was shit talking Sketchy.
Yeah, that's how we met him.
So I mean, he and Sketchy might not be on very good terms. So potentially rubbing out Sketchy could benefit him in one way or another. Either way, yeah, you're right. We should be cognizant of what we're doing.
I said we need to do like solid, background prep for this. To actually
Absolutely.
catch him this time. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
need to cut him off.
I do know the location of 3 warehouses that have weapons in them.
Wait, where did that come from?
I bought that data chip a little while ago, a couple of
Yeah.
sessions ago.
He
Yeah,
bought it
David
from
Char.
a
guy in the.
from a strange man in the Rasta Nation submarine carrier.
Hitting that might actually be worthwhile for
I would love to get more information and do a story on it. So if we want to hit up a warehouse,
why don't we do like an initial just like look at the location of Sketchy's thing, and then we can run that.
Yeah, I mean, I also still have 2 more black sites to run as well.
I think the weapons things are more likely to disappear the longer we wait than the black sites, because they've been there for decades.
Yeah.
The only worry I have with black sites is that there was a gang hunting for them, but they're relatively contained, so I'm not too worried about it. It was the brain burners.
Mm-hmm. Those jokers. Those
Well, the thing
crazy
is-
jokers.
Speaking of which, I mean, I haven't heard. There hasn't been any news on them having super technology on the street. At least I haven't heard of it.
No, when it comes to rumors on the street, there's kind of a smattering, because there's the war between the primetime players and Slaughterhouse is starting to reach its like ending point, as both sides have taken pretty notable losses here, there, and everywhere. There's talk of them wanting a truce. The Burna Boys are supposedly getting ready for some kind of techno crusade it's what they call it, but no one really knows what they're up to. They kind of stay to the back shadows.
I'm betting that Techno Crusade has something to do with the black sites, but like I said, we still have a bit of time.
Ooh, this is a pumping track here. Oh, I never noticed this one. Anyways, I guess let's throw you a downtime week, and we'll see how we feel from there. Who wants to? So basically, if you want to just hustle, then roll a d6. If you want to do something different, then we will address you in time.
Trying to think.
I'm not gonna hustle, so I'll wait for the hustler
Okay.
to finish, and yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't actually know. I do need, if you're available, Surge, I could use an upgrade to the cyber deck itself.
I already gave you one for that particular server deck.
Think so. Cyber decks, looking at it, the cyber decks have 9. There's one with 5 slots, one with 7 slots, and one with 9 slots. I have the 9 slot one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you want a 10th slot?
Yeah. So you couldn't have upgraded it, because the only thing you could have done would be to give it another slot.
I could do other things to it, so just simplify repair or other things like that. But why would I simplify repair on a cyber deck?
Yeah, it's not that, they're not that expensive.
How much
Yeah.
is the cyber deck?
1K.
Okay, so it'll take me a week to do.
There you go.
But yeah,
I wish-
I mean
I'll-
you can start that as part of the payback.
Yeah, I said I'll eat that out of pocket too. I also have a huge amount of weapon manufacturing data.
I'll probably need search for something as well. Yeah.
What do you need?
I need someone to help identify the handgun parts I got from a while ago. Like I have the names of like the suppliers for this high power handgun parts, but yeah, I just want to
You should
wanna make
probably
sure-
call Kin Sun for that.
He was the one who sold it to him.
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
and he gave me a name so of like who should I track down to find the rest of the parts. So yeah, I already got like $5,000 worth of handgun parts, but I just want to identify it and then I want to see which part is actually missing, and so I can actually tell those collectors that what I
Well,
want
you're a
them to get.
you're a Militech executive, even though you don't. It's one of those things where you're actually able to tell what you're missing are the main like receiver and barrel and like the main parts, because a lot of what you found was like the grip, the adjustment, the pins, stuff like that.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
basically missing the main shooty bang bang parts.
Yeah, you're
Like-
missing. So you're missing the actual. You're missing. All you have is the FCU, the firing control unit, which is the trigger, some springs, and that's about it.
So I might just spend those weeks to track down those supplier collectors and then try to get the rest of the parts from them. Yeah.
Yeah. Because at that point you're looking at if you could find yourself the main like firing mechanisms of the gun, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Which is difficult because most of the barrels of that making quality are themselves a tradable commodity.
Sergio, no, he's dealt with them.
How close to the end of the month are we?
In fact, we're about to be at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and upgrade my lifestyle then.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing that too.
I'm going from generic pre-pack to good pre-pack.
Ooh.
I would pay for my fresh food and my mortgage for not mortgage. What's it called?
The helicopter, whatever it was.
My lease. Yeah. Like the yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2,000 eddies a month.
For good pre-pack?
No, overall
Oh, okay.
for me.
I was about to say,
It's my
damn, that's
it's my studio apartment plus good pre-pack.
some expensive bento. Damn. Then
I
again,
wish you could get good bento.
there's probably somewhere in old Japantown you can get a good pre-pack level bento. There has to be.
Not only that, but also I live near the like one of the best delis in town.
That's true.
Regardless of the body count.
That's true.
Yeah, I can think of a thing I need Surge to do, but I cannot think of a thing that I need to do this week. So I will just roll a hustle.
All right, then I'll just drop 1,000 eddies and make the roll there
Okay.
later.
5. I think that's 300 eddies for me.
Rank 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at how much. I'm trying to find the cost for eating. Oh, there it is. I'm not going to go up this month because I am really close to being able to buy my apartment, and I would prefer to do that next month.
Yeah, it was 300. Okay, there you go.
So I will spend. I'll just subtract the money I earned this week and pay $1,500 for lifestyle and apartment.
That'd be 1,800.
It was, but I just earned $300 from a job.
Ah,
I have a studio and
Generic.
generic pre-pack. I probably will go up eventually, but I'm so close to being able to buy an apartment. I'd rather do that to save money in the long run. In fact, that's what I was gonna do before I gave you the loan.
Well, I just paid off 1,000 of it.
Well, we'll call it 2,000 because it's the work, and then you put the components into it too. Because that's what I would pay to have someone else do it.
Eh. It's up to you.
okay. Well, it's all right then. Aurora, what's your plan for this downtime week? I believe you have a scoop prepared. I think.
Let's see. I do have the story on the dolphin to submit to my editor.
Yeah, we can do that. Let me
I also
quickly
have
find
the
roll ability so that I have it right in front of me and I don't mess this up, because I believe you're my first media character that I've GM'd for, so I want to make. And so also there's a common criticism of the media class is that, oh, GMs never do it right. So I'm like, I want to make sure I don't do you dirty. Media ability roles, ability, publishing stories. Oh, you have a chart. Okay. Oh, there you go. What do I do here? Okay, so publishing a story. I think you just roll. Oh. Oh. I think you legitimately roll me a D10. I'm not entirely sure how.
I thought it was D10 plus impact.
Or you mean credibility?
Yeah.
Well, that's not sure. So it says credibility ranks 3 and 4, believability 3 out of 10 chance the audience buys it, and
it changes
I
the
think
DC.
So I think it is a D10, but because she has a bunch of evidence, she gets a +2.
Okay, so it's 1d10 plus 2?
I think. I need to look
Wouldn't
this
it-
up later.
Wouldn't it include the media rank?
No, because it looks like
Okay.
that changes the DC.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, because if it added the rank, then that would mean it would be very hard to fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I think from where I read, the rank is only for publishing stories, and the rumors are the difference.
Or actually, no, I think you just roll a D10, and or we'll figure it out. Just roll a D10 for me, please, Aurora.
4. Not
Got
so
a
great.
4.
Yeah, quite a bit. Seems like credibility is only for rumors, not for publishing story.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, base.
Okay, then yeah, you prepare the Rogue Dolphin story, and what are some headline? Tell me some blurbs from the Rogue Dolphin story. Sell me on the Rogue Dolphin story.
Liberated dolphin pledges revolution.
It's a pretty strong headline.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you forward this to the your boss, the editor of the data pool, Ray Reginald Renoir, and he is flabbergasted. He starts putting it all over the data pool, and pretty soon you're like all over the main data pool that you help curate. You even get a text from him where he says good work, which means that you did something Herculean and epic, because he rarely thanks people for anything.
He's
also
usually
have-
just sit in the corner.
I also
Scream
have
about
a separate story about the terrorists, the tiger claws attacking the aquarium.
Oh, are you gonna submit that one too?
I'm going to submit that one too.
All right, roll me another d10.
Now we have
Oh,
two different
10!
characters for the Tiger Claws one over.
Unfortunately, high is bad in this case.
Oh, I didn't know high is bad.
Mm,
Dang. Okay.
high is bad in this case. So
My second-hand knowledge of the terrorist attack is not believable.
This one, like, he throws right back at you, goes, different city, I don't want it.
Okay.
I want fresh Night City information. Wait, but I just went to Monterey to talk to the Night City information, damn it.
That's the same thing I was thinking. Okay. So, the rest of the week is going to be spent hunting down rumors regarding the weapons workshops owned by the Arabian Oil, or any of the other rumors I happen to have information on. Let's see the exotics.
Well, let's start with
exotics.
the Arabian gun workshop rumor.
Okay.
This is where tell me what stat and skill you want to do here.
Let me see. Let's start with a library search, so I can.
There you go. Start searching the
locate where
data
they-
pools.
Yep.
I believe
start
that's
locating.
intelligence based, I believe.
Yeah,
Research,
library search. I
Yeah.
got a base of 16.
Oh, there you go. Roll me that plus 16. There you go.
And you rolled an 8 on top of that.
Bam. Yeah, so you start patrolling all of the you basically start going above and beyond, looking for as detailed a rumor as you can on this Arabian gun workshop. And you come up with some very concrete images of what appears to be one of these, like, basically gun princes, laying on top of one of his cars with like a rose in his mouth and his shirt like half buttoned, and you could see like a workshop, like a building behind him. And you follow up with some searches, and you're actually pretty sure this is a building in Night City. and you're pretty sure you know where it is. It's out in the Haywood Industrial Zone, which is right here.
Oh. That's across the canal from where I live.
Okay. I'm going to, if I still have actions, I would like to nonchalantly just walk along the street to see what I can see.
Well, you definitely have a little time to do foot recon. And, though, are you gonna walk all the way to Haywood? Cause that's a while.
Yeah, that would be a while, wouldn't it?
And also dangerous considering you'd have to go through the combat zone, so you never know when some bozos are gonna do a drive-by and throw acidic pies out the window.
Where am I?
That's a question I ask myself every morning.
I think you mentioned the Glen is where you're based out of.
Is that where my that's not where I live, because I live in the
Oh, you get to
overhead
just tell
suburbs.
me. You get to just tell me where your little slice of container heaven is located.
Oh. Probably
Because the only places you really can't pick are the irradiated zone where you would glow if you went there, and the executive zone because you're not rich.
Can you get a container in Little Europe or the Glen?
Yeah, I think there's at least one container town in those areas. Yeah.
I think we said that my the news agency was in the Glen.
Yeah, that's where your news agency is, but we're talking
Yeah.
about your container, your little slice of heaven.
You're the
Or
only
combat
one
zone.
of us that has like a. Well, I guess Wei Chen, you had an actual job. Did you put yourself near your job or on a different
Well-
side of the city?
You don't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is he's a corpo. Like he can just have a company car drive him to work.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Militech headquarters is in Watson or something. Yeah.
That's that's where one of them is, because they do business in several skyscrapers throughout the city.
Yeah.
I'm probably as close to where I can get a safe trip to my office as I can.
Yeah, then there's particularly rundown street in the Glen where there's a container town, where one of these containers is yours.
Okay, fair enough. That's a long distance. I will table
50
that
eddies
for now.
50 eddies for a taxi.
Yeah, there and back. I will table that for now since we are actually talking about going there, but I could always do it another time. This is my own personal story on my own personal pirate broadcasting, so it's
Mhm.
not that much of a rush.
Yeah, well, yeah. Ray Reginald Roy is a very, very distinguished businessman. Grumpy businessman.
I think other than I had the two
And-
news stories, and I think that's it for now.
And yes, Davey, I took the time to come up with a Stan Lee name for him.
I was about to ask, how many headlines about local superheroes does he throw up?
What was his name again?
Ray Reginald Renoir.
Grimoire?
Yeah, it's French.
It's like J. Jonah Jameson.
Yep.
It was all J's. So this is all
Well,
R's.
well, that's what I meant by Stan Lee name. Stan Lee had a habit of naming all of his characters with the same letter. Peter Parker, Fing Fang Boom, J. Jonah Jameson. List goes on.
Yeah, no. He's a big fan of alliteration.
But moving on. I believe Wei Chen had something?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Is he-
should probably find out if I'm officially a freelance reporter so that I can actually continue being with the group.
Oh, that doesn't actually matter. Yeah, basically as long as you say you're media and you curate a data pool, you can say you're media. Like, you're good.
Yeah, I'm spending the week tracking down those those collectors and try to find if they have the main firing mechanism on sale. Yeah.
I'm sorry, repeat that? You're a little quiet right now.
Oh really? Oh, how about now?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting the actual mic thing. Yeah, I'm spending the week tracking down the list of names of collectors that the guy gave me so that I can find the main firing mechanism for that handgun.
Okay, then that sounds like a library search. Unless you'd like to do something else.
Sure, I'll try our research. I'll put 2 luck into this.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So you see a lot of pictures of gun collections, and you find some pretty neat data pools that are dedicated to educating about older firearms and rare firearms. Unfortunately, they don't really talk about a lot of where you would get these things, and you're trying to match this to the collectors on the list, but none of them seem to really be plastering their names around. Like you can see what Kim was saying when he said they were secretive people in their own weird way.
Can I still try something else?
Sure.
I'll try to use my business connection to try to find like if anyone knows about it in my circle of military corporals and other people. Yeah.
So what's the name you're looking for?
You didn't actually give me a name. You just said that he gave me a list of names.
Well, you tell me. What's the name? What's the name that you give them?
Francisco.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Well, the last name needs to start with an F, so.
Ferdinand. Francisco Ferdinand.
Francisco Flamenco.
Yeah, Francisco Flamenco. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
There's an anime named that.
Do I try to make it roll or
Yeah, go for it. You ask around, trying to find Francisco Flamenco, and eventually one of your cohorts takes you to a business room that's kind of separated from everyone else, and he plugs a data chip into his agent and starts showing you some information. Goes, I think I actually know where this guy is. I heard of this flamenco guy securing different weapon parts. He's some kind of gun fanatic, and I'm pretty sure he has his own little place in the Pacifica Playground. Though he works for some rude guys. He's corporate.
Oh, he's corporate. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
works for some old guard company called Barrett Manufacturing.
Oh, that's interesting. I believe I've heard that name before. Some kind of Arasaka subsidiary, if I remember correctly.
It was, yeah. Ever since
Uh,
they pieced out, they became their own entity, trying to stay away from the limelight. They don't want to get pandas uh, er, too much sake, or they'll get kicked right out.
oh, I'll check it out. Yeah. Do I know how much or is it just like a friendly thing? You see like
You feel like a 500 Eddie tip would be appropriate.
yeah. So I sort of like you know, just sort of slid the crab chicken to his pocket, like, you know.
Yeah. You like stick it in a handshake or somehow. You
Yeah.
give him the shard. He smiles and says, "I knew you'd appreciate this information," and you go about your business.
Mm-hmm. Well, so when I go to meet that guy, I'll actually try to dress up like as business like as possible.
Hey, yeah, you look like you're going in for the kill. You're more decked out in your business attire than usual today. What's the occasion? What are we trying to do?
Basically, try to make him sound like make me look like that I'm a very important person that he should take it seriously, because I'm trying to look for something that is not really available in a standard market, right? So yeah.
Oh, you're
Then
gonna pay him a house visit?
Yeah. Oh, is he not kind of like the kind of person? I thought he has like a storefront or something, or
No, this is his private address in the Pacifica Playground. It's his Conapt.
well, wow, they dress up, so maybe I should. Is Spirit Manufacturing still like do they still have like an establishment in Night City that I can visit?
Yes, there is a Barrett manufacturing facility in the Watson development, more to the edge of it, rather than in the proud middle like the Militech buildings are.
Is it a public-facing facility, or is it like a production?
Yes, there's actually a storefront built into the bottom of the building that you can buy licensed Barrett firearms from.
Then I'm not actually going to take the Militech card there. I'll pay for like a what's the most expensive like kind of transportation you can get? Do they still have
Your
AB4
own
cabs like in
private
2020?
helicopter set comes to mind.
Well, yeah, but do they still have AB4 cab like in 2020?
Yes, but well, actually, yeah. I'd say they're rather pricey though, but also lightning fast and a surefire way to get there without getting hurt.
Yeah. I'll pay for AB4 right there. How much was it?
I'm gonna charge you $250.
250? Okay. Cool. $50. Could you just make it 300?
Okay.
$50 tip for driver. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
He appreciates it.
Yeah. Basically, trying to make us that.
I know a lot
Yeah.
of people are obsessed with round numbers. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd
I-
hate
I-
my cash.
I worked at a convenience store. I know for a fact people hate odd numbers.
Yeah.
I've
So,
had
yeah.
people like actually put stuff on the counter just to not pay an odd amount.
Basically, I'm dressing out really good with my mirror shade and zooming down the city with the AV4 trying to go to the disruption. So that basically
Yeah, you
like
zoom
everyone
over
there will
the
remember
channel.
me. Yeah. Yeah. hmm
Yeah, you zoom over the channel to the Barrett Manufacturing Building. Are Mirage and Dino with you?
No, I'm going along.
Okay. Then you step through the doors of a bustling like storefront where there's about good 10-20 people walking around making purchases, and there are people in like fine suits helping people with like their purchases and such like that. And all of the guns in here look of premier like quality. This looks like a very nice manufacturer's store.
Yeah. So I'm basically going to walk to the reception and trying to find just trying to ask for the name of the guy, Francisco Verdini. If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Flamenco.
Flamenco.
Flamenco. Yeah.
Martini.
It's Barrett.
But yes, yeah, you drop the name, and she tells you that Mr. Flamenco is D10. Let's see what happens. Oh, Mr. Flamenco's in his office. Do you want me to have you escorted up there? Do you want?
Yeah. Sure. That'll work well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let Mr. Flamenco know you're coming.
hmm
And soon enough, a guard says, "This way, sir." Helps you into an elevator. You go up, and he just kind of he. By the way, I say guard, but he's kind of a wispy looking guy. He's got a big like stun baton on his side, but he's otherwise a very sharp dressed and kind of chipper fellow. He has a sing in his voice, and he lets you out of the elevator, and he says, "Mr. Flamenco's office just down the way there. His door will be open."
Ah, all right. Yeah. I'm going to walk. Yeah.
Behind you, the elevator closes, and the guard goes back down to return to his business as you step through a very, very gray hallway and eventually find the open door. Flamenco is sitting at his desk, which behind him is just a window that shows out to the Night City exterior, or skyline rather. Yes.
How well is his office looking? Like is he like flaunted it, or is he like very economical about his
Very clean, very precise. His desk is of a perfect square shape that is just kind of stylishly draped onto the ground, and his wall is just covered in various diplomas and credentials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So go in there and So when I walk through the doorway, is he like reacting, or is he doing something else?
Well, he's typing on his terminal, but he looks up and sees you walk in, and he immediately twists his chair to turn to you. He stands up and he offers his hand. Mr. Chen, was it? I don't often have Militech visitors. Francisco Flamenco at your service.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, Francisco Franco. Yeah. No, it's not actually like official business or something. I'm visiting you in some kind of private matter.
Private matter, you say. He
Mm-hmm.
retakes his seat and he gestures to the chair in front of his desk.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to sit. Yeah.
Right. Personal business could. What might that be, Mr. Chen?
So I've been searching the market for some kind of weapon parts that has been how is that, not in circulation anymore. And I've heard a lot about you, like your reputation as a person who deals in that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm trying to pay you a visit.
Huh? Okay.
I'll
So I wager you'd wish to make a purchase of some part or something?
yeah
Oh.
I'll bring out the box and then show him the parts that I have.
He reaches into his desk to pull out some eyewear, which you can see has all sorts of like magnification to it. And he puts on some gloves and he starts maneuvering the parts and appraising them, and he sets it all neatly in the box and says, well, if you're trying to do what I think you're trying to do, then you're in luck. I do know where to get a part like that.
Hmm.
But it depends. Are you trying to get something that's made to order or the real thing?
What's the difference?
Well, made to order, it'd be a replica. It might not stand up to the same stresses that the real thing did. Different manufacturer and all. That's something that I could have done through our workshops here. We do customary work all the time. I could just slip it in with my other requests, and it would be done at quite a discount. Alternatively, if you really want to track down the real thing, I know of a gala where one such piece is being held.
A gallows. Hmm. What what kind of place is that? That they're holding those kind of stuff.
It's the double NRA. They're holding a convention in the upper marina. It's old gun show, and per tradition and legislation, they can't really have real pieces on the floor anymore. In fact, it's really hard to get a functioning firearm into the place. But parts are traded and sold all the time. It's kind of a industry secret.
You know how much the real thing might have cost me, or do I have to, obtain it some other way without buying it?
Well, you're missing the main barrel and assembly, and that's most of the cost of the gun. Where, I might be able to get it manufactured from anywhere to $3 to $5 grand.
Well, what about I'll get the best quality version that you can produce, and you can still give me the tip for the real thing, and we can figure it out about that also. How does that sound?
A trade I would be very interested in. And yeah,
Mhm.
I can have my people put the deets over forward.
Yeah.
Was there
So,
anything else I could help you with, Mr. Chen?
well, should I just pay you up front?
I do like money.
Mm-hmm. And just charges 6,000 eddies on my credit chip and then slid it across the table.
Wait, how many thousand?
6,000. And making sure he's
Oh,
not. He's not
I
skimping
heard
on
a
anything,
T there somehow.
yeah. Oh no, I'm not. That's if it's 60,
my
it's
bad.
charity.
I
And this money I don't have.
I was about to say 60,000. Wow, that's you're just pulling out a giant stack. There we go. No, 6,000. Yeah, he very happily takes that. Goes, all right, then I should be able to report back to you within the next couple of weeks.
Alright, yeah. And I'll give him my what's it called, business card. Yeah. And I'll
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I'll walk away. Yeah.
he gives you his own business card in return.
Mm-hmm. Francisco. Who was his last name again? Oh my god.
Flamenco.
Flamenco. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically gonna be my downtime week, yeah.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just need a tech roll from Surge.
Yep. The Surge has beef with Flamenco's superiors.
Well, you don't know about the...
I have no idea about this, which is why
Yeah.
it's going to be even more entertaining later down the line.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I don't really know about your beef with Barrett.
No. But
Yeah.
you do know I live in the combat zone for a reason.
Yeah. I could be like, you know, for 1,000 different reasons, like, you know, yeah.
Alright, Cybertech for the thing.
Then yeah, you give it some sexy new firmware updates, and pretty soon you have that thing humming quite faster than you could get it humming before. And yeah, you passed the DC, I believe. So that's a
DC's 21.
Yep, that's a spanking new module slot you got there.
Would I be able to pick up a range upgrade? I think it's only 100 eddies
A range upgrade?
for the cyber deck that he just upgraded.
Oh, yeah, you could just pick up the dongle, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that and load that up.
Dongle. I love that word.
Dongle.
It was either that or another copy of Sword, because it seems like I never have enough swords.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I did mean to ask you because I was looking at it while we were doing all that stuff and trying to decide what to put on it. You gave me something that the Netrunner, the Netrunner had a program called Ice Pick. I don't know what that does. I don't think I was writing things down at the time.
It was for cracking something.
I think it improves backdoor checks.
I think it was for backdoor.
I think it's +2 to backdoor. I think it's in the book kind of thing.
It's not called Ice Pick, I don't think.
Well, no, I called it Ice Pick.
Yeah.
So
So it's okay.
it was
it's
for
just
some. It was for something. I'm 99% sure that if we.
Yeah, there is a program. It's called Worm. So I don't know if it's.
Well, I think I said it in the VOD. I'd have to go back and look.
All right,
So-
I don't have it loaded. I'm not gonna be using it anytime, anyways. So.
Okay. Okay, it's one of those things where I can look back at the programs and I can make it whatever. We can retcon it.
Yeah, unless I get EMP'd, it's not really something to worry about.
Watch out for that EMP.
I do have a pair of
You're
EMP
roboting.
grenades.
You're calling out.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting out there, Surge, buddy.
I'll just make sure you're not in the blast radius.
Okay.
Oh,
You sound.
God
You sound normal.
damn it.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
But it
Is-
sounds like you're talking about like 5 to 10 seconds after us. Can you say stuff?
There, it cleaned up.
Yeah, I think he's delayed.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, Serge, you're delayed.
Oh no. Can you
Uh-oh.
hear us? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And this is why we need infrastructure builds.
Oh.
Anywho.
Well, hopefully they can siphon some of that $1 trillion to help Serge in his internet problems.
I think he's starting to clean up. Okay.
I
Oh.
think I am maxed out on the possible programs and slots you can have total.
Yeah, I think you actually maxed out the. Oh wait, no. I think there's one more way you can get an extra slot, which is building it into your arm.
Does it give more slots that way?
I think it does.
I think
let
it just
me,
holds the cyber deck.
Let me look. I for some reason I seem to remember it actually like giving you an extra slot, but I might be wrong.
No, it just says cyber deck installed in a cyber arm requires cyber arm and takes 3 option slots.
Well, no, it says cyber limbs, cyber deck option, cyber deck permanently installed in the user cyber arm. In addition, integration of cyber arm gives any cyber deck one extra slot that could be used for programs or hardware. This is a permanent upgrade.
I think that's the same benefit you get from the body weight suit. Because right now my cyber deck is in the body weight suit, isn't it?
Shouldn't be. It's kind of connected to it, but I thought it was its own thing.
No, it's a place to store your cyber deck and supports interface plugs. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be doing
Also,
this.
it's kind of moot because I'm at the point where the base cost of getting a cyber arm would basically put me in permanent risk of being cyber psychoed all the time because I only have 36 humanity left. So that's not really an option.
Well,
Yeah, actually, I
right.
think you're right because it's saying that it has to be connected to the bodyweight suit, which implies that I
I
don't
think the
I don't
cyber arm
think
is
you
like
can
a
daisy
way-
chain it. Yeah.
Like if you wanted to be a net runner who wore like Metal Gear or something, you'd need a cyber arm first. I
Right.
think that's like, yeah, you either wear the bodyweight suit or you have it like physically put in you somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like I got my connection
can't-
fixed.
It's
we
trivial to
go.
take them out though because you're supposed to be able to hot swap, like as long as you're not jacked in, you can switch out cyber decks. That's why I
Yeah,
carry
no, the-
this. That's why I carry the Netwatch girls cyber deck with me.
Hmm.
It's not super useful, but
Yeah, no, I always thought they were kind of like you had them on, like on a satchel on your hip or something. That's kind of how they always depict it.
no. There's not really any good depictions of them because I think most of the art out there is for Red and is for 2020 or 2077.
That's kind of where I was getting the idea from. Was
Yeah,
from
the only
2020.
person I've seen like in the field in media is like Spider Murphy in a couple of the flashbacks in 2077.
I think let me check the pre-gen character for Red.
I know they depict one of the characters wearing a bodyweight suit in the book.
Yeah, it's Red Eye, the pre-gen Netrunner.
Anyways, I should probably not hold up the episode trying to find one more slot.
One more slot. Anyways, you so a fixer by the name of well, it's kind of weird. His name is Granite. That seems to be his alias, and when you finally see the video call of the man, it makes sense because he's a large Afro-American individual that seems to have had multiple muscle grafts and is such has a very like almost square build to him and how like large he is. He takes up the majority of the frame. And in this video message, he says, I have an offer for you from multiple interests in the combat zone. And there is a peace meeting that is about to happen between Slaughterhouse and the primetime players. And we would like to hire you as protection for this event.
Is this like someone that's calling all of us?
Well, this is a video message that at first one of you received, but then another received it, and another. Like over the course of a day, you've all received this message eventually.
I would return a message that said, "You want to set up a meeting first to discuss the details, because this might be a little bit risky, you know."
I am prepared to set up a meeting. Yes. Is there anywhere you would prefer?
Well, we don't come to the executive zone where it's safe. You know, no one
I
can
know
pull
of
any tricks
very
here.
few. I am not capable of getting into that zone.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I
do you
don't
have
think
trouble
you
with the
would-
heat?
Gangers, I don't think want to go into the into the executive zone for fear of getting, caught.
Yeah, very
Okay.
few fixers want to go into the executive zone.
Where
Gavin was like an exception.
where is a good place that is like safe enough for a meeting?
Let me check the map.
You can, you can come to my place. We've come to my place several times.
Um,
Unlike
what about-
Surge, no one's gonna murder you in my apartment building.
Well, this is still like you're still in the city, so who knows what can happen.
Yeah, but he's in the combat zone.
That's right.
It's combat zone versus being harassed by a rent-a-cop.
Well, maybe like we should go visit him. Maybe that's the way to go. But it does sound a little bit weird since we were the pretty much one of the orchestrators
I
behind
don't think anyone knows that.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure someone does. Like, who's his name?
Oh, Billy the Butcher might have told people after he escaped, but before we killed him on the plane. You're right.
Just anywhere except for my place, because I literally have Billy's arm on a wall.
That's right. I don't want anyone from Slaughterhouse knowing where I live, so
Same.
why don't we just meet him at a restaurant in Little Europe?
Yeah.
How about the short circuit?
Where is it?
That's
Little
the
Europe?
techie
Oh.
bar.
It's a techie bar in Little Europe.
Yeah.
Well,
There tends to be some pretty.
Yeah.
Everyone else is too busy doing their own thing for everyone to really care.
That's true.
Meet
But
him
he-
there then.
is he willing to meet us there?
He says I accept, and you guys hash out a evening meeting. Are you all gonna show up, or is this just Wei Chen?
I'll go.
Yeah, we'll go.
Alright.
I will go. It's strange that I would have gotten a message for protection, but
It sounds like he just put out a message to just any and all edge runners in general. Because he
I
didn't
am
he didn't
curious.
contact us as a team, he just contacted us all as individuals.
Yeah. Maybe this is a chance for us to finally fix the issue it caused.
Also,
So-
if he gets attacked, maybe he want like the threat of getting exposed on the news might that might turn some people off. Like if they know there's gonna be a bunch of cameras there or something, they may not want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Either way, let's pack heavy and anti-cyberware.
Well, let's pack heavy but discreet, since we're in Little Europe.
Well, I don't think we're coming heavy to the meeting with the guy at the. Are we?
I mean,
I'm
define
packing-
heavy, because because you could usually roll with light armor jack in most places, and they won't care because it's either hidden under the business suit or it's
We all
actually
have
pretty
aerials,
fashionable.
so
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think I specifically have not gone to like very heavy melee or very heavy pistols so that I can conceal all of my weapons in like on my person or a carry all. So I'm not
Yeah.
worried about that. But
Yeah,
like,
I'll just bring my heavy so that I can conceal it.
I'm bringing full kit, frankly, just because.
All right.
I'm still pretty basic. I just have the heavy pistol and my
Oh, you can
I
hide that
think
in a
a tech-
purse.
Actually, Aurora, speaking about that, might want to talk about that later. Let me pull up the spreadsheet of Doom.
what?
to get your armor upgraded.
Oh,
Your gun.
yeah, I figured.
Get a better gun and stuff as well. I have.
But somebody keeps getting their deck upgraded instead.
Well, you
Well,
can, you
that
can
was
always just buy a
expensive. I had to
you-
throw 10k eddies
That
at
took
him.
a whole week.
you can always just buy a high what's it called, excellent quality heavy handgun. It's like 500, so you don't really have to go out
You
in
do
the
have
field
to
find it.
find a fixer for that.
Yeah.
No, 500 below. I don't think you have to.
No,
No,
100
it's not.
below.
It's not on the amount of money. It's on the quality.
I think it is an amount of money.
No, it is the amount of
Yeah, see-
money.
Oh, I
Yeah, but
thought.
it's
Yeah, basically, the better you get as a fixer, the higher quality or the higher price bracket you're able to deal in.
That's what I was saying. It's not the literal dollar amount. It's the price bracket, the like luxury or standard kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think 500 below is the.
it's
you don't
100
have-
and below.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
100
Oh,
is
that's right.
premium.
Well, yeah, but premium as in premium consumer. Above that, it gets to you have to know someone.
That's what I'm saying. 500 is the one above premium. That's the
Right.
one I think where you have to start actually getting a fixer.
Right.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because
But we know a
500 is
gun guy.
what fixers start at. Yeah.
Yeah, 500 is expensive. That's what it's called. But we know someone who can get her a gun anyways.
Yeah. So then you see a bunch of guys with really fancy guns. So if you really need one, you should ask them about what kind of suppliers they know.
I have a Conobo you could have.
Want a hit and stick?
I have a literal, shelf just filled with guns. I still have 3 excellent quality VHPs.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
you-
You have a
quality
bunch of.
HPs.
If you just want an excellent quality gun, just ask Sir, he'll give it to you.
Yeah, yeah, because he's been collecting a bunch of guns across the spectrum. He even has some vended guns in a pile somewhere.
I've been keeping meticulous track of every single firearm I've ever.
Essentially, we kill more people than their guns we can sell.
Okay.
I'm actually planning on doing a major sell soon, so.
He could probably start his own little night market.
Well, he could probably sponsor a fixer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
speaking of which, I have to talk to a fixer about that later. But either way,
Let's get to a meeting. Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
remembering I had a pile of heavy SMGs.
We have. a
I'm
meeting
going to
get
bring
to.
Dino with me to see how he is operating after the long break I gave him.
Well, a very long break. He seems happy to see you, but he seems as synth coked out as ever.
Alright. So just normal Dino.
Now potentially mob tied Dino.
Yeah, I think we still got to keep an eye on him.
Indeed. Then the 5 of you roll up to the restaurant in Little Europe, and this absolute unit of a yoked out man is sitting at a booth, and he seems to be taking up his entire side of the booth by himself.
I'm assuming they forced me to check my guns at the front.
I was about to say, I'm gonna look at
Yeah,
my...
this is a family restaurant. You can't bring a shotgun in here, sir. I have to check this in.
I was gonna say,
It's a short circuit. It's an edge runner bar.
Oh, that's right. For some reason, I thought you were going to Olive Garden for some fucking reason.
I mean, that's
Pepper.
impressive that
Garden,
Olive
come on.
Garden is still running.
No, if there's actually an Olive Garden, yes, we're totally going to the Olive Garden.
No, we're not stereotyping, but we're trying to avoid the mob. So the Olive Garden, that's on their side.
A little Caesar.
Yeah, no Little Caesars either.
Yeah. So you start to walk in, and the scanners start going whoop whoop whoop. The guy looks up and goes, "You guys preparing for a war? Do you really need all that heat in here?"
We're probably going to a job after this.
Just don't pop up my bar, okay?
Never have. You know me. I'm a
Well,
regular
I know
here.
you're good. It's these goons I'm worried about.
But we're
Suit your trouble, pal. And he just kind of sits down.
I think we're operating like consumable since also that.
Yeah.
I'm
Either
not
way.
really one to shoot up a bar.
Either way, I'll just vouch for him for now.
Yeah.
And keep a close eye on Helvey.
I'll approach the guy
I
and reach for him.
have not murdered anyone in a restaurant before.
I mean, do you count a nightclub venue as a restaurant though? Because they do
Oh
serve
shit,
food.
I did, didn't I?
My point exactly.
As long as there's no netrunners here, you have nothing to worry about.
There probably is.
No, I don't think netrunners and techies. There is a different netrunner bar. There might be one here.
I
But
mean, there is
this
some bleed over because especially because techies deal in drones, which netrunners find a big fascination with because they're fun to play with.
Yeah. That's I'll approach the guy and reach for a handshake.
He grips your hand like an iron vice and gives you a hearty handshake, and sits back down.
That's my armor to absorb the damage. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, yeah. So I guess yeah, we'll sit down and try to hear his case.
I am a fixer. My name is Granite, and I operate protection over several, let's call them fringe society events. And these fringe society events require substantial protection and security in order to run smoothly. Tempers get heated and guns get drawn. You know the play. I merely would ask that this team you have here be offered as protection for one of these fringe events, which will be happening at a Conapt further in the Watson development area near the cliff.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Are we going to be the only group that's running protection there, or are there going to be other engineers there?
Both parties will bring their own individual protection. You represent the Conap's protection.
Ah. Alright.
Just to be aware, we do have some history, both parties here.
No,
No
I'm
recent
not sure
history,
about
though.
that. Judge. Do you have personal history with them?
I mean, I live in the old combat zone, so.
Ah.
We don't have any unresolved business with them.
Yeah.
Not,
I'm pretty
not
sure
the moment.
everyone who lives in the combat zone have some kind of history with them, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Who?
Yeah. So granted, do we
Hmm.
know who will be showing up? Because it might entail some kind of what kind of level of security that we are expecting to provide.
I only know that a top officer and party from both parties will be present.
Well, I
I do
assume
not know who
Slaughterhouse
these
is.
officers will be.
I assume Slaughterhouse is going to send the new Billy the Butcher.
that's security at the very least.
Yeah. Well, he runs Slaughterhouse, doesn't he?
No,
He's merely a top tier officer, though it is a ceremonial position at times, I've heard.
So let's say worst things worst. They, one of the parties started a fight. What is the protocol here? Like what
Well,
should we do?
under no circumstances is your party to begin hostilities first. But should hostilities begin, you are authorized to end it on this property and this property alone.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a fair, yeah. What about the payment?
We have prepared a 2,000 eddy payment for those participating.
good start. Yeah.
Fair amount of money. Yeah, I look towards the group and gauge their interest on this.
So,
I'm ready to go.
if hostility arises, do we have to guarantee the life of those present? How much are we responsible for as guards?
It would look bad upon our mediation party should either officer fall during this meeting. Their security is security and forfeit.
So, in the event the shooting starts, we have a twofold job. One, to protect the Conapt and its residents, and two, to make sure that the bosses leave alive.
This is correct.
Sounds like we might want to stick to in case the bosses start some issues. We might want to stick to non-lethals for them.
Yeah. Well, I do have my stun gun, so yeah, and other pacifying equipment. Let's say, yeah.
I think all of these terms are acceptable to us.
Mm-hmm. So when is it going to go down?
The meeting is scheduled for. I want to say, let's see here. Pulls up his agent and this tiny little agent in his big meaty hand. Then he flicks through it. Goes a day about this time, hour. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, we'll be there.
Very good. I'll send the dates over and contract has begun. Yes.
Does
And
he leave?
No. As let's see here. I'm curious. The short
Brandon.
circuit for menu. Fuck. Why is that not the first thing to show? I wonder what they would sell as like food here.
At the short circuit,
I imagine it's not like a full meal. Like you probably
that's
like
what I'm
lots of different types
thinking.
of snacks. Because I imagine techies come out here and hang out here for like 6 to 8 hours at a time, just working on stuff.
Yeah, I imagine like bar food, like
I was thinking like,
sandwiches and like
or like a,
chewies and crunchies.
yeah, I
and
was
shit.
thinking more like a cafe, like coffee and stuff. Because I imagine they do a lot of like working here together.
Oh yeah, like you behind the
Well, also-
counter you see a giant vat of a deep brown liquid that's like swirling and chugging, and on the side of it in big friendly letters it says Ultra Calf.
Here
I
we
want to
go.
point at that and like lean over at Dino and say, I bet you it has a bunch of synth coke in it.
Roll me persuasion.
I almost feel like putting luck into this. But since there's a threat of getting sliced in half by a Billy the Butcher tonight, I will not waste that. $15.
What's his base in this, Wei Chen? Do you know?
What skill are you talking? Asking?
Persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay, let's see. His persuasion is
Well, this would
9.
actually be on his end. This would be human perception.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, human perception is always low because it's
Yeah. He's pretty
just based
cybered
on
up. Yeah.
empathy.
Right. Oh, except for he apparently is onto
my
your
God.
shit. Yeah, he narrows his eyes at you and says, "You think I'm fucking stupid?"
I just kind of shrug at that.
He just sneers and keeps walking, or whatever you're doing.
Sitting.
Sitting. He just
Continue
keeps
sitting.
he just keeps sipping his drink and he just kind of sneers and he's pissed off. Kind of, which is actually kind of regular for Dino. Actually, he's a moody guy.
Okay.
I probably actually got to start worrying about if Dino's gonna shoot me sometime because I have not got on his good side.
Where? I mean, I'm on Dino's good side just because of all the synth coke I gave him.
Well, I
That's true.
screwed him over, and I've made fun of him several times.
Well, you know, if a fight did break out, you know, I'll make sure both parties survive.
So
Ensure
if-
survival.
So if I'm gonna be hanging with you guys and we're gonna be guarding people, I might need better equipment.
Armament.
Yeah.
Come
if
with me.
any- She's gonna follow him.
I'm literally just gonna walk out, pay for a combat cab, and I'm literally just gonna whisker off to my place, which is actually an armory.
Pretty much, because he has a small apartment in this. Basically, it's a large tenement building that has an attached parking garage to it, and he lives kind of mid-floorish, I think, and he's got a really nice like rack of guns on his wall.
It's starting to spill over into a pile of various gun crates and gun cases. So yeah, I've got exceptional quality heavy handguns, heavy SMGs, light SMGs. Like, I'm just going down this list.
Impressive.
And I can even fabricate you something if really push comes to shove.
I could do with a better heavy pistol.
This is what I carry. I reach onto the wall and just grab a Marston, an Arasaka Marston.
Yes.
So it's an Arasaka handgun.
It is a sleek, I believe it was like a black chrome handgun.
Let me pull up
I believe-
Cyberpunk 2021.
Because I believe that was modeled after a Glock, wasn't it?
Let me pull up a picture of it.
If you want real quality, though, get him to show you the Savoil stuff.
I sold off the Savo specialties. The black stuff.
I still have my soft-boiled eagle from exactly.
I do also have a JFK's gun. But no, here's a picture of the Arasaka Marston. Yeah, it's a 2020 version.
Impressive.
I also have a. Let's see. I also have some Arasaka Urbans.
Yeah, that is a
Very-
nice gun.
Oh, and you make sure to give her ammo for it.
Well,
I do have
it's-
ammunition.
It's still a heavy gun, right? She
Still a
has
heavy
ammo.
handgun.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It-
thought he was giving her a very heavy.
I know. I do
No.
have very heavy pistols.
I mean, the thing with very heavy though is that you basically have to headshot to make it count.
That or you're wanting to pop some heavy armor.
Yeah.
I also have SMGs, which are also kind of in the handgun wheelhouse. Not very concealable, but they hold a lot of ammunition. So let's see. Which Arasaka submachine gun do I have? Where are we going with the DE mag, Minimes? Like I'm just pointing at various Arasaka handgun, like I have just a big rack of guns here of heavy. I have like a huge crate of heavy SMGs.
We're just standing there, just like, yeah, impressive.
No, I'm just literally just passing you guns, saying, "Do you want this, just holding them up."
Also, each one of those guns basically represents someone we killed.
Yes.
Or an armory that we looted. That's where the heavy SMGs came
I
from.
guess, yeah, some of the Arasaka stuff did come.
Yeah, most of the Sokka stuff came from looting.
I have a lot of Saga stuff at the moment.
So, I will take whatever would be suitable for me, I guess.
Well,
You're
you
good with
have
handguns.
a lot of choices.
I know, I don't know the system well enough.
No, that's
so
fair. I would go with
Yeah.
the So the GM hint here is because you're skilled in handguns. I just go with that Arasaka pistol because you get a nice +1 from it, and it won't do you wrong.
Okay, I'll take one of those then.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't think
system-
you're going to be using a fully automatic weapon.
Probably
No, I'll just pass it to you.
You
Not-
know, me shooting things is probably a last resort.
All right. So I'll just pass it to you with a few magazines.
So is
it-
that still going to be a 3d6?
Oh yeah, it's the exact same damage. It's just you get a +1. Do I believe it's attack and damage?
It's
No.
it's
It's just attack.
Is it just
It's
attack?
just a hit.
Right. It's just
Yeah,
a hit.
there's no.
Okay.
I don't think there's any way to get modifiers straight to damage.
You can do luck into damage. I thought.
You can.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Militech made Ronin Tommy guns.
I
Like
believe
the
it.
mob uses.
Yeah, and before night end, I'm going to call a party and say that I'm going to pick them up using a helicopter, and yeah.
I'll leave my
Oh,
old
yeah.
handgun with you just so that you can pawn
Onto the rack it goes.
onto the rack it goes.
All right, I'm gonna change that to 2 Arasaka exceptional heavy pistols and 1 regular quality pistol.
You give me more bullets too, or?
Yes. In his words, he gave you 2 magazines, which I think is
8
12
rounds
bullets.
each.
8
8
rounds.
rounds
Okay, 16 rounds.
16. That's what I got from the Fox guy.
If
Right.
it's a heavy, it's 12 rounds per clip.
That's
Oh,
12?
really?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
then
right. That's VHP.
That's 24 rounds. Yeah.
So I got 24 additional rounds?
Yep.
Mhm.
24 basic rounds.
Okay, that brings my total to 74 total.
I also
Oh
have
yeah,
rubber
you're
bullets.
good for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, Borat's rubber bullets.
No, those are the VHP ones. No, I
Oh.
got the other ones from other reasons.
That's right.
Yeah,
And-
unless
and
you want
that's-
the Nixon's Watergate.
And wait, Chin, I'm sorry. Tell me again what you wanted to do.
I'm just going to message them and saying that on the day off, I'm going to pick them up in a helicopter to go to their place.
Right. Excellent.
We'll be on
Yeah,
top of the
Yeah.
parking
I'll
deck.
bring along Mirage and Daniel, yeah, for this job.
Excellent. Okay.
The full crew.
Full squad. Ah, yeah. Then yes. Y'all cramp into your helicopter and you take off, and you're able to park at this nice concept on like the cliffs of the Watson development. This nice kind of cliffside concept where there's a nice aeropad for your helicopter to touch down at.
So yeah. So after helicopter lands and before we leave, I think just gotta call up a little meeting to discuss strategy, like if something happens.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm going to. So I think we should split down the 2 groups, and one group should focus on watching the prime time side, and one group should focus on the slaughterhouse side.
I think
I will work on the slaughterhouse side because they're primarily melee people, and so am I. So if something does happen, I'll be better prepared to handle them.
Yeah, and
I do have a question about my position.
I've also have something for the slaughterhouse, and I'm going to pad on my microwaver on my build. Yeah.
Do you want me to be in a different area with my new Brain Taker, or do you want me to be closer in with the shotgun? 'Cause I could provide sniper support.
Well, if the Conapt has like if they're meeting in a room that has windows or something, sure, you can set up across the street or something.
Well, I think it would be better if he is physically there, because
Or we could put you on the roof. You could see people coming in and out. And you could run down if we need you.
I was just saying it's an option now. I can handle now very long range, medium range, and short range. I have the full kind of spectrum.
Full spectrum.
What do you guys
warrior.
think? I still think that having an extra body there to, block bullets is better.
It's what Serge thinks he's best at.
Surge.
They're all the same skill for me.
Well,
Yeah, I
no,
know,
you
yeah.
just choose is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It will depend on location, but I am actually tempted to be a bit further back.
Yeah, you can
I am a
look out
somewhat
from the
recognizable
roof.
face.
I don't think we want to put you across the street because that'd pretty much eliminate you from helping us if we needed it.
Well, the thing about the neighborhood is it's a bunch of conapts, so you'd have to get the guy who owns that conapt to let you do it.
Yeah, it might be a problem. Or you want the helicopter to be outside and you'll be sniping from it.
Oh,
That is-
that'd be epic. Like, yeah.
That's
like,
possible. You could have Mirage and Surge just kind of cruising around and lend some sniper support that way.
It also means like it doesn't matter like where they are in the building. Surge can probably circle around in the helicopter and find a shot.
Yeah, how's that sounding, Serge?
That basically mean every turn someone gets a new gets a new hole in the head. So
Well,
like
yeah,
It sounds very Spec Ops, so I like it.
yeah, I guess that's a plan. And also, you can provide commentary about the whole picture since you're further away.
That does mean, Wei Chen, it's probably better for you to be on the other side then, because I don't think we want to put just Aurora with the other people,
the prime times,
primetime players.
especially the Reagan army, they're particularly vicious.
Well, I'll get
We
Dino
prob-
to I'll get Dino to be with
Yeah,
Aurora
I'm
on the-
probably your weakest in the form of combat, so
Well, I'm pretty sure the Starter House are going to be the bigger threat, and I have stuff to deal with cyberware, so
Either or, still,
Yeah.
just sit in the middle and just wait.
I'll be the middle guy.
I think we're ready to go then.
Yeah, I like the idea of me being your eye in the sky.
Also, since we're dealing with the primetime players, we need to keep out ears and see if we can get any leads on the M4.
Oh, the
Okay.
Sherman.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that might have been destroyed by Slaughterhouse.
We didn't see it get destroyed. If it did, it happened off screen. We only saw it for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it got charged by some melee guys, which most likely means the melee guys dies. So
Yeah, I mean,
Usually.
I don't think there's any cyberware you can get that slices through steel.
I think actually I do have one. I have Billy the Butcher's chainsaw arm.
I don't think it could cut through several inches of steel though.
You never know.
So I'm going to be communicating with Serge on using my cyberware. Yeah, so we can keep him posted.
Yeah.
Can you link virtuality goggles?
Probably if he has a camera, or a cyber eye with the
Like if I gave him my pair of virtuality goggles, could we like link our sight together so he could see what I'm seeing?
I need Ciron for that, and I don't have that currently. I have
Yeah.
microvision.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm
you
saying
need
giving you the
Chiron.
goggles.
Well, the virtuality goggles are. Oh wait, no, yeah.
Okay, they don't.
I think actually if he had the goggles on, he wouldn't be able to see through the scope.
No, it's just for while the meeting is going on.
Oh.
It's not that big of a deal. It was just like a quick thought. Like I have cyber eyes, so I don't need the goggles. So if they could be linked, it'd be cool if he could see the meeting through my eyes.
but if he's supposed to be keeping lookout for anybody coming
Yeah, that's
towards
probably
the
not a good
building,
idea.
No, I would need to get Ciron installed and uninstall my microvision, but
Yeah, not worth it. Is a quick idea. It's not.
I might want to get cyber like glasses for Ciron
Oh.
later on.
So we put ourselves in the. Initially.
Oh, I have a
Alright.
pair of smart glass if you want them.
Yeah, you use them for your link.
Oh,
use
you
them for
don't
your
have to
guns.
roll
No,
initiative
no.
yet. The battle hasn't started yet.
Oh,
No,
it's still pre-roll,
I got cyber eyes and all the equipment put in, so you can you just mention it later and I'll give you the smart glass if you need them. If you don't need them, then it's fine. Why are we rolling initiative?
I don't know.
Leeton's just pre-rolling initiative.
He's
Just
excited.
put it on the parent order so that yeah.
He wants to kill.
No,
Oh.
well, just in case something happens, you know. Yeah, we.
Don't we have to roll it when it happens though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reroll it anyways.
Oh, we're gonna have to reroll. Okay, then.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you
reroll.
reroll when the battle starts.
I was ready for the battle like 10 minutes ago.
Let me check my quick
City.
quick flashback thing.
Eh?
Getting 100 rounds of rifle ammo.
There you go.
Do you put ourselves in the meeting room or?
I have a feeling I
Yeah,
want something.
Yeah, put yourself in down.
Is it here? The meeting's happening, or where is it happening?
Well, it's happening in the Connapt. You're the first that have got to the Connapt.
Ah, okay.
Now you are standing outside of the Connapt. Now you are inside the Connapt. It is a very nice building. It is a large spatial it's more of like a proper house building, really, like in the old Beaverville days, where this is the kitchen, this is the joy nook, this is a big like conference table, and this seems to be the rec room, and then there's a nice bedroom here with a bathroom.
Do we know where the meeting will take place?
No, you do not.
Can
You
we
just
ask
know-
somebody?
You're the people here.
Oh. I guess that means we can choose where the meeting takes place.
Yeah.
Someplace away from windows, maybe?
No, we want
someplace
it to
with
happen near
windows.
yeah.
Well, seems like this room seems like the most best option.
Actually, if you look on the top over here, there's 2 big windows there.
Yeah, that's also alternative. Yeah. But you know, this room it goes on 2 sides, and this room needs to be restricted on this side.
Yeah.
There's no window here. Yeah.
Well, okay
is
then.
is there any architecture here?
Yes. You look around and you see several devices. There's a smart fridge. There's like a big old AC unit on the wall here. Like you're pretty sure there's an architecture in the house.
All right. Yeah, I'll say let me check how their setup is, and I will jack in.
So you jack in and you give the passcode that was given to you in the deets, and so there are 3 hellhounds here that sit patiently and they look at you and they bark happily. Bark, 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 bark.
I'll move up in the architecture then.
You move up and there's like a giant refrigerator that's like rumbling in the distance.
It's a control node.
Yes.
Can I just check to see? I don't know if this is like a thing you can do, but can I check to see if it's been tampered with?
Yes. Roll me a interface check. You find no evidence that this refrigerator control node has been tampered with.
All right, I'll move that.
You move up and there's like a large bar that spreads off into the smoky distance, and at this bar is a killer program who's polishing down a digital whiskey, and there's also a kraken just kind of sitting at the bar, polishing off multiple shots of whiskey. And behind
I'm-
this bar is a stern-looking digital bartender that seems to also be a control node.
I'd like to check the control node out again then.
This particular control node seems to control a shotgun turret that can drop down from the ceiling in the main room here.
15.
This node has not been compromised. You check its source code and it seems up to spec.
Just with a running tally, we're into the thousands of eddies on this architecture, right? Like, this is some expensive stuff.
Yeah, this is a very tricked out architecture.
I'm guessing this must be used for sit downs a lot then. I'll move up in the architecture then.
There is a mid-level demon, which I believe would be an effort. Is it an effort that's the middle one? I think it is.
I've only ever come across imps. I'd have to look it up.
Programs, network architecture. It would be an effort. Yes, there's a large fiery effort, a man of digital fire and flame that's currently like seems to be doing taxes. He's doing all sorts of like tax forms there at a desk. And there's a file node here that is unfortunately empty at the moment.
Okay.
But he's sitting here hard at work.
Then I'll move up.
You cannot this is the end floor.
Okay, then I'll check out.
Kinky.
Yeah, I'll just casually say, there's a shotgun turret here. Too bad. If someone made a good offer to a security guard whose morals were compromised, then there's a good way to eliminate people here, built into the Conapt.
We'll make sure you monitor the network. That no one's trying to poke through it when a meeting's going on.
Can I? Yeah, since I can get to the top of the architecture, can I jack in and write a virus then?
You could? What would you like to write?
Something that's going to like notify me if anyone jacks in.
Sure. Roll me an interface check for that.
Yeah, we should have got someone to pay us. We could have used the shotgun turret to start the fight, and then it would look like it was an inside job, and
we're the
it wasn't
insiders
us.
though.
No, it would look like it was someone else.
Well,
Like if the shotgun turret just dropped down, that wouldn't be our fault. It
Oh,
looked like it was the Conat people's fault.
is there a demon controlling the shotgun turret? Because if not, you have to use your shoulder arm skill to shoot.
There is. He's doing taxes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for the nomad.
Oh yeah, I guess also I probably want to cloak out just so in case someone does. That was a 18 by the way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, can I res eraser and cloak out just so if someone does like I don't want to
Sure,
practice unsafe net running.
Roll me a cloak.
That's how you get viruses.
That's how you get viruses.
17.
then yes, you cover up your tracks and you disappear out of the network, and you will now be notified if anyone tries to jack in.
I hope someone tries. Oh, can you point out where on the map the shotgun turret is?
Yes, it's right here.
Okay.
And in fact, let me quickly mark that for you.
Yeah. If a meeting's here, we can, it'll be a perimeter and just where we can be guarding it.
And what's this room?
That is a bedroom.
Alright, then what we could do, we could have all of the goons out here, and then the actual sit down with like only 1 or 2 people is in here. That way, if something happens, Surge can start shooting goons, and there are no windows in here, so the actual sit down guys are protected from like a sniper that may be in another building.
Or we're to convince them to actually conduct the meeting this way, right? So I guess this can be a plan A. What about plan B if they reject this offer?
I have an idea. We set up right here, and essentially, which gives me the best sniper coverage of the entire meeting.
Like, I didn't see where he pinged, like right here?
Is it here? The bottom right, yeah.
Yeah, we can't. We don't want all of the goons in that room though. So if the plan B would be, I guess we'll say then we'll set up in this room. The meeting will happen in this room, and you can each have like 1 or 2 goons with you. And everybody else has to stay out in here.
Mhm.
And if they reject all of our ideas, then we need to just have it out here because that's where Surge can do the most.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we prepare for our guests to come.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll be. I'll get posted up in the helicopter.
Yeah, you and Mirage are in your helicopter copter, soaring through the heavens. And yeah, so the thing is on the north side of this house, it's kind of the easiest for you. Once you start flying over the street, Mirage's radio starts kind of going crazy, and so she kind of has to keep near the top side of the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna notify everyone of this that hey, I have to stay near the top side of near the north end of the home. Otherwise, air traffic control starts going crazy.
Is north facing like off the cliff?
The 2 big windows.
Like what's outside? Is it just water or?
North side buildings, south side buildings,
okay.
east side street, and more buildings. West side is water.
Mhm.
And let's see here, slaughterhouse.
We'll try to do. We'll do some high level circling and then move down to the north side. I'd say.
Good
Yeah.
slaughterhouse. I don't remember.
Some familiar faces, Rusty.
Familiar, but not the same ones because we
Yeah, I
wasted
know,
everybody
yeah.
else. Or Slaughterhouse wasted most of them.
Who do I have? Oh wait.
Let's just hope no one recognizes us.
Every dead president and every Slaughterhouse member we've had an altercation with, we've killed.
But if they does, then both sides are teaming up to get us. I'm snapping my quarantine card. Just saying. Yeah.
I have 4 incendiary grenades and a sword. I am ready for them.
Well, if we burn down the whole place, we gotta be done for with on Granite. Like, we're not gonna get another job from him.
We have to protect the property.
Yeah.
No,
That's true.
I'm saying like if this is an ambush and they're set this up to kill us, not like if things just go badly.
Well, then it's gonna be a worse ambush possible since we have the whole hog catcher with us. That's just like you know.
So I'm just trying to look
Oh,
for
well,
the
what's
range charts for sniper rifle.
It is
Ah, here we are.
long.
Yeah, you don't start like getting good numbers until you're like at 100 meters away or more. I think.
It's 51 to 100 for the
The
for
sweet
the
spot.
sniper rifle's kind of sweet spot.
Yeah, you have a long range to work with.
So I'm gonna be that far. I'm gonna be about 70 meters out.
Right. That makes sense.
That does mean you're going to be kind of obvious if you're that close.
That is true.
I mean, I could also go all the way back out to 400.
Well, you know,
Oh wow.
It'll be
It's
a
obvious that we-
DC-20.
it's obvious that we care about security, so you know.
Yeah, we won't mention there's a sniper in the helicopter, just that the helicopter is part of the protection package.
Yeah.
Soon enough, the doorbell rings. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
I'll go open it for them.
You open the door, and there several presidents and Borat are standing there, and it's JFK, Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and Borat, and JFK
no, not again.
says, "Hello there. We are here for the meeting.
Right this way.
Very good. Very good." And as they step through, Nixon looks to Borat and says, "Search around and make sure there are no traps." Borat says, "Very nice. I do the internet policing, yes." And he puts on these giant, goofy-ass virtuality goggles with googly eyes. And you immediately get a warning that someone's running the net architecture.
I point to him and I say, no. I cannot have you compromising the security of this place.
He turns to you with the googly eyes, like swirl around in place.
I point to him and I say, tell him to jack out or I'm gonna have to jack him out.
Oh.
Face down.
So kinky.
I don't know where going that angle, Helvy.
Because if he screws with
Let's
something,
see.
Slaughterhouse is gonna get all pissed.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we're here as the people verifying that this is a safe place to be. He needs to trust us.
That's a good call.
All right, Helpy, go for a face down.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's plus cool plus rap.
Yeah, I was thinking luck. I'm gonna put 3 luck.
I actually
Good
don't
idea.
think you can put luck on this.
I think it's any roll
Face-
with a D10, right? So
Oh,
yeah. Pretty sure. I'll double check.
okay. I feel like there's like
Uh,
one roll that you can't put luck on, but I forgot what it is.
Can we take? It's almost 9 o'clock. Can we actually take a break so I can take care of my grandmother's medicines?
Absolutely. This would be as good a time to get up and stretch and
Yeah.
do break
I'll-
stuff. So
I'll check the doc roll and.
here we go. Then yeah,
We'll be right back.
This-
Screen.
yeah. I mean, I need to get a better one, but for the time being, this will do. Cause yeah, we're 2 hours in. We might as well take our 10-minute break.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It does not explicitly say you cannot.
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't mention whether you can or you can't. So I'd
Yeah.
assume you can.
And if you cannot, they'll explicitly mention like with the believability roll. I think. Yeah.
The what roll?
The believability, like the one of the media ability.
Oh, that one you can't add luck to.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know about the what's it called? Charismatic impact also. Maybe. I don't know.
Like,
It's been a while since we have a rocking boy on our team.
oh yeah,
Not on the keyboard! Okay, bathroom. Dude, use the bathroom. I have done my adulting and I am back.
Yep. I've been doing stuff. I did overhear something about the capping on the keyboard.
I think a cat was walking across the keyboard when I walked off.
Whoops.
They didn't type anything, at least.
Yeah, if they start typing stuff, that's when you gotta be worried.
They have.
That was my first cat. There you go. That cat was like Pinky in the brain level smart.
Oh, geez.
That cat knew how to change the alarms on our alarm clocks.
See, that's when you have to start being worried about the cat.
Yeah,
Once they're
I
able
mean,
to
we tried-
start like laying the groundwork for a coup, then I'd be worried.
Yeah, the cat. We started countering it by installing child safety locks, but the cat figured out the child safety locks.
Oh God.
Like that cat was smarter than most toddlers. Hold up, I'm gonna pull up the speed of a helicopter.
I think it's 60.
Yeah, I think so too. So that's 60
Sounds-
squares.
I'm ridiculous. Speed. Yeah. See.
Well, this is important because I want to
40,
know.
40. 60
Oh.
is AV9.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
Still got me enough to move. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still enough to put yourself in a good spot every turn.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be off the map for most of this, like I am right now.
Oh, which floor is this place in?
What's up?
Are we at ground floor or are we at
Yeah,
A higher
it's a single story building.
okay.
Most of the places around here are 1 or 2 stories. 1 or 2 floors rather.
So, yeah. Now let's look at the weapon attachments. Sniping scope.
Yeah, if you ever decide to make it like a put a smart link on it, you could use the glasses. Are your eyes already like maxed out? Your eye is it already maxed out?
Yes, I have 3 attachments in each eye.
Well, you can still use the glasses, alright? So yeah.
Yeah.
That's the smart glass, yeah.
Just
Do you not have a targeting scope in one of them?
I do.
Okay, then yeah, you can already use the smart link. You just need to get it.
Yeah, no. I was worried about Chiron.
And
Which
you
is
don't
a
need
TV
a-
in my eye.
You don't need a scope if you have teleoptics.
I don't have teleoptics. I have anti-dazzle and infrared.
I have teleoptics. It's more for like scouting than it is, and like just seeing things far away than it is for sniping. But
I'm pretty sure the sniper comes with a scope, right? Let's see.
No, it's 100. It's 100 eddies extra.
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
the
you
scope
can
gives
get a
you
rifle.
something
You
else.
can get a rifle without a scope because like, you don't have to. Like you can use teleoptics instead.
Yeah, I have a
Well, what's wrong with using a scope?
I have
Nothing if
I have
you're
a scope.
peasant.
a scope. I just have IR eyes.
Like, and that's like asking what's wrong with having a meat arm or a meat leg. It's fine if that's what you want to have, but like,
All right, I'm gonna reconvene reconvene us here as you owe me a face down between you and the Borat, because he's going, but I go through the internet, yes? I make sure the internet is no bad, yes? Wow.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to grit.
I think so, cause yeah, cause he keeps barraging you with questions, and then finally JFK goes, "You're gonna have to just trust him on this one, Borat." And he takes off his googly eye virtuality goggles and puts them back in his coat.
Thank you. There are refreshments in the fridge if you want any. And
Yes. And so they go over to the table and they have a sit down. Actually no, Borat will be here. So the four of them have a seat at the table. Nixon starts pulling out all sorts of like papers, strewing them out on the table, and JFK is setting up a little like tripod for like a PowerPoint, and Reagan is kind of like he's like wording something, and you kind of look at him and he's like he's trying to like remember his speech. It looks like it's like a mimetic tool he's doing.
Should I roll to see for any threats?
Actually, sure. Throw me a perception.
Do I get any bonuses for having the looking down a scope or binoculars?
Yeah, I'll give you a +2 for that.
See if this worked.
You start checking along and sweeping to make sure no one's creeping up, and they don't seem to be. As soon enough, a blazing red hot rod speeds up the street and does a twirl, and just parks like almost perfectly parallelly as a bunch of slaughterhouse get out of the car.
I'm gonna radio in. Slaughterhouse is here.
Alright.
Each of them decked out in meshy armor, Jack, and pads, and they've got all their like knives in their holsters and such. The five of them walking up in loose sync towards the door.
Speaking of, can we see any lone arms carried by the prime time, or are they using shorter weapons?
After you watch them long enough, you can see that they all have handguns of different calibers tucked in their coats.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't seem
Slaughterhouse
to bring anything too big.
Slaughterhouse is pretty heavily armed. This will also read out on the radio.
They're at the door. I'll open the door.
Indeed. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And you open the door.
Roll20's doing this weird thing. If I grab my token, it starts like moving the page around where I can't put them where I want them to go.
Refresh. refresh. I'll put you right there at the
Ooh.
door. It should be good after you refresh the page. But you open the door and there's 5 men of various sizes. The 3 in the middle are rather tall and large. The ones on the end are, on the contrary, quite lithe. Slender folks of about 6 feet tall. Though it's quite clear that they're all wearing these scars and light tattoos, customary of slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I'll just point at some of their tats and say, nice artwork.
The one in the middle points at you and says, nice scuba suit.
Your counterparts are already here, and I'll move out of the way.
Indeed, they start filing in, and at this point, it almost is like a play as they circle around, and Aurora, as you're standing there, the lithe gentleman on the wing starts to like hold up his elbow to start pushing you away. Do you move?
Yeah, sure, I guess. I didn't mean to be standing right in their way.
He grunts and walks past as their formation changes, and they cycle up and leap and bound, and soon enough they're at the table. Rude
I'm
bastards.
going to use my radio cyberware to talk to her, tell her to record everything. Just for those.
Alright, so I will slip a hand in my pocket and start recording.
Yeah, you start running the tapes.
Do you have a camera eye?
What do you mean camera eye?
Like, is your eye like a video?
Oh, no.
recorder?
No, but I do have an audio recorder. The only cyberware I have currently is a voice stress analyzer.
Oh, that could be useful.
So I'm definitely paying attention to people talking, and
Yeah.
so I can see if somebody starts getting distressed.
Indeed, and soon enough
I wanna
they
stand next to Woo, because then I can kind of like point him in a direction when I notice something's off.
Alright.
Okay.
'Cause he seems like he's going to be the boss man of the.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's his description.
So the meeting begins as the slaughterhouse in the middle says, "My name is Romano. I work for Billy the Butcher, and we're here to talk about peace, provided you're serious." And Barda's like, "Yes, we're very serious. Yes, we're big time gangsters. Yes." Nixon looks at him and goes, "Shut the fuck up, Borat!"
I never thought in a single sentence I'd ever hear Nixon says "shut the fuck up" to Borat.
And JFK goes, "Yes, we're quite serious about the peace. It's been at least 3 months now. We have been in senseless war. It's been nothing but murders and homicides on either side. It's killed business, killed good gangsters. It's not worth it." and talks seem to be going pretty well for now. There's kind of it bounces back and forth, and finally, the man in the middle says, "So a condition of this peace is that we need to avenge the previous Billy."
Hush.
We're well
I'm
aware,
gonna put
Mr.
my hand in my
Romano.
pocket.
Well aware, Mr. Romano. Right now, we have the best professionals going through the tape. We recently worked through some fixers to get some footage of that fateful night. We'll find out who did the hit by the next month.
Good thing I'm not in the room.
I was about to say, we're about to have to kill everyone in this room.
I mean,
Like-
are we talking about Tiny the Madman or Billy the Butcher?
It doesn't matter. We were there either way.
No. I wasn't there. I had no clue you guys are involved in this. What are you stealing?
Oh, your character doesn't know. Your character doesn't know.
Yeah, at hearing that, I'm ready to go, but I know Wei Chin is not, so I'm not gonna start anything.
Well,
Oh boy.
I'm going to instruct the group to wait for the meeting to finish.
Indeed.
But I
Reagan-
just remembered.
Pulls out a agent and slides it across the table. Well, I seem to think that there are several installations that we can check to determine who the killers were, and we're pretty sure we know that it was a group of edge runners that works in the area. I see. Well, that makes it a short list.
Group of veterans that works in the what?
In the
Area.
area. They know everything but names and faces at this point.
Finally, Romano stands up, takes the agent, and tucks it into his pocket. Goes, "Okay, I think we can make do on this. Your blood won't be spilled for now. Throw kill out." Everyone on the slaughterhouse side stands up, nods, and they start peacefully walking towards the door. Yes?
Yeah, can I kind of covertly I don't know if I guess I don't have a way to covertly talk, do I?
Well, no, you're an internet wizard. You can send texts.
All right, yeah, I'll text Wei Chen and Surge. Should Surge snipe this dude? Cause we're about to have some serious problems if these guys walk away from this meeting.
I'm going to talk about using my software and say, we can tell them using our helicopter and make sure that they're well beyond the area that is determined by this job. Make sure this job is finished and done with, so that we don't have any beef with Granite, and we can act.
I vote for
All right.
negative because we have the fall guy already lined up. If we play this right.
No, they know it wasn't Sketchy that did it. They know that it was Edge Runners. all they got to do is match, like, get the video footage, and they'll know it was us.
Mm,
Can you pin it on Ramon?
Like,
and,
they
Mars?
are a hair's breadth away from, like, sending 2 major gangs after us.
Yeah, we'll tell them. No.
That's literally just one extra. That's really not as bad of an issue as it used to be.
No. It is
Some-
pretty bad to have Slaughterhouse know who you are and want to kill you. Before, they didn't know who we are. Like,
I was referring to. We have a similar situation with the Tiger Claws currently.
Yeah, we don't want.
the Tiger Claws don't want you that bad. Like, you didn't murder top bosses of the Tiger Claws.
It's true.
Yeah,
you
we-
did a couple of jobs that annoyed them, but, like, we're talking about people who we've killed some of their top guys. They're gonna want to murder us.
Yeah, we killed Tiny the Madman and
Yeah,
Billy the Butcher.
we need you and Mirage to tail them, because we're gonna need to get down to the car quick and hit them.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do about the dead presidents. How can we hit 2 groups of people at different places?
Problem.
Well,
There are a few issues with hitting him now, though. One is if they go missing after this peace talks, like very shortly after.
We can hit them, like, once they get back to the combat zone, so it just looks like something else.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you can track them with Mirage, and then we'll get in a car and follow you. I don't know what we can do about the dead presidents.
well, one thread at a time. You know.
I'm really not for this plan, but
Are the
Like,
dead
we're
presidents even a threat right now? It's not like they want us because of killing, or you guys because of killing that guy.
Yeah.
they
it's
are
only- it's
going
only
to
their
want to
slaughterhouse.
kill us, though. Like, once they figure out it was us.
because we started the whole war.
Yeah, not only are they gonna want to kill us because of, like, Tiny Man and Billy the Butcher, but we started the war between them, so they're gonna be mad at us for all of their members who died in that war. Because we were part of why that war kicked off.
We're not. Whatever we want to do, we can still tell them that there's not committing an option. Like we can.
I still will say, yeah, tailing him, fine.
Yeah.
We can plan. But I think a spontaneous hit is not the right option just because it could actually reflect bad in our record as edge runners.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
any,
Only
if
the
any
other
hits
option
happening,
would be we'd have to figure out where the data that Nixon was talking about is.
That might be a bit easier to deal with.
If we could, Borat might have that information on him, because he's their net runner.
Well, as I said, we could hit both places up later. But how about you guys take the dead presidents? I'll take the slaughterhouse, and we'll just both tail them back to their place.
we don't have any transportation to tell them with though.
We can take my car.
Do you bring your car here?
They can come get us. And I live nearby. I only live across the river.
All right.
Yeah.
If we do find the dead president's, like, hideout, though, we're gonna need to hit it, because we're gonna need to wipe that data.
So, one problem at a time. We do need to know where both of them go to.
All right.
So we can nip this
And
problem in the bud.
We don't know what was on the tablet that he gave Slaughterhouse.
Romano.
What he gave Romano. If he gave them the footage, we might have to deal with them too.
Exactly, which is why knowing where they are is the best solution.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get what I'm saying? Is if we know where both of them are, we can hit them both later and completely nip this problem in the bud. There'll be a lot of bodies, but it can be done.
We need to get some slaughterhouse gear so that if we hit the dead presidents, we can leave behind a trail. Slaughterhouse.
Leave a bunch of
I
knives
actually-
around.
Well, in any case,
I actually have another idea. I have some enemies around here in Watson. They're the hold up. I wrote them down on my character sheet. They're a splinter group of Maelstrom.
How are they going to help us?
yeah.
The Reaver Splinter faction. Basically, no, I'm not saying they help us. I'm saying they're our fall guy.
How do we make them take
But-
the fall?
I said
Yeah.
this meeting took place on around Maelstrom turf.
If we kill these people, we could blame it on them, is what you're saying.
This gonna be a long shot to make them believe that it is a gang hit. And so, we don't look like gang members.
I said I used to be associated
Especially
with
we don't
Maelstrom.
look like cybered up dudes like the Maelstroms and their splinter factions do.
Oh, remember, all we have to do, our contract only stipulates that we have to save that one dude, the main
Romano?
dude. Yeah.
And all the dead presidents, pretty much. 'Cause they're
And
all
we
kind of
shouldn't
the
start
same.
violence during the actual talk. So So that's,
Yeah, essentially, what
yeah.
I'm saying is, we have some other fall guys we can plan on later down the line.
yeah. Well,
But they
for
know they're
now,
looking for edge runners. They know it's not a gang that started this.
I know, but I'm saying a third party could still feel threatened by this.
yeah. Well, now I'm going to call Granite and say that the talk goes well, and they're leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, because Slaughterhouse leaves, they get they get into their gaudy hot rod and speed off.
Okay. Like we agreed, I will ask Mirage to tail.
Indeed. Lou, what's the base of her aerial skill? 12? Boom. Ooh. 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 Disgusting. So, Mirage starts to tail the hot rod, but it's not like you don't think you're made. It's just the hot rod, you see fire belch from behind and the frontal engines out of pipes as it basically rips and roars down the street recklessly to the point where you can't even follow it. And you lose track of it pretty quickly over the river.
Shit.
Which,
I couldn't have done anything about that anyway.
I'm, are you gonna let us know that that happened?
Yeah.
All right. Knowing that that's happened, I'm gonna walk across the table from the presidents and say, like, I'm just curious, what was on the pad that was so valuable that they'd think of peace?
Oh, it was the top of secret information. Shut the fuck up, Bart! And you don't need to know. There's no security.
Oh, and speaking of what kind of vehicles are you guys gonna take? We have helicopters and we can with complementary service we can take you guys back to your place if you want. Free of charge.
Our car should be able to pick us up very quickly here.
Okay.
As they seem about done cleaning up, and they start to get up and leave.
I want to try something real quick. I just need to look up a piece of information.
Ooh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the name of the net running bar is.
I forgot as well.
Runner bar.
I'll
Oh,
just
Short
circuit.
Nine? No,
yeah.
Short
I
Circuit's the techie bar.
I'll just say, for the sake of time, I'll just say the net running bar. I'll ask Borat if he ever makes it down to the net running, the place where net running edge runners hangs out.
Yes, I frequent the internet wizard bar. Yes, I have the drinks. Yeah, very good time, very nice.
Let me know when you're there next time, and we'll hang out.
Yes, very nice. Maybe sometime we make it a sex. Very nice. Have a good night. We have to go.
I really want him to show up, so I'm just gonna wink at him when he says that. Cause I'm basically I want to hit him, I want to mug him and get.
Oh
what he
God.
So you have a net running honeypot.
knows.
A
Yes.
psychotic net running honeypot.
I want to use my net running wiles to lure him into a dark alleyway.
Brilliant.
Wow, 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 wee, woo, smack.
Is it possible to get his deets?
Do you ask him?
Yes.
Says, oh well, this doesn't usually happen. You're very nice, and he sends you the deets.
I feel bad for him that he's like it's kind of sad, but at the same point, we're being threatened with murder here, so I am going to make it a point to set up a time where I can mug him in a nearby place that makes it look like a random street mugging, so I can interrogate him.
Make
You
sure
tell
it's
us
in the
about
combat
it?
zone.
I mean, you can get mugged anywhere in Night City.
That's true.
True.
I have a good stealth score too, so I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah. Just use the handgun. Oh
No,
yeah.
handguns are how you get NCPD. Kanabos are how you get away quietly.
The other thing is that they Borat packs rubber bullets. At least the last one did.
Well, yeah, you have to carry protection. I mean, you never know.
He doesn't seem like he needs it that often. Are we gonna tail them anyways? Do I need to call the car? I will call the car and we can tail them.
Indeed. But
Yeah,
by the
you can
time
tell
they
them,
by the time they get into their car, your smart car, basically as they get going, your smart car pulls up and you get little beep boop on your phone.
Well, strap in. Yeah, I'm gonna try to tail them.
All right, then roll me driving against them.
Yeah,
Then
driving,
yes. Yeah?
My driving score is why I'm not a level 7 net runner.
I see.
Mhm.
You are able to tail the vehicle well in through the city, and into the well into the new Westbrook area, and you follow them, you follow them, you follow them all the way out to the edge of Haywood's, the kind of where it blurs together. It's out here where you see like a giant like container town that's built as part of an old like industrial plant, and the car pulls into this town and into the plant itself, and then the doors like close behind it, and so you have a feeling that this might be one of the primetime players' bases.
All right, we know where the place is. I will figure out from Borat where the data is in the building.
Indeed.
We'll deal with
Then-
that, and
Hmm?
I said, yeah, no, I was just thinking we'll have to deal with that, and then I'll have to do some footwork for the slaughterhouse.
Yes, because so what? You meet up with him in some dive in Watson?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. Well, I know Little Europe better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever lived in. I've only ever lived in Little Europe and in the Executive Zone. So.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna like figure out where a good alley or something that he might have to cross through, and tell him to meet up at the bar.
You
Do
do
any of us
so.
know this?
I
Yeah.
told
Do
you I
you?
was gonna get
Okay.
the details from Borat.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, are you going to
I-
collaborate with them, or is it a single strike with you?
I mean, it's one Borat, and I got a great Melian still. I don't think. Also, I'm pretty sure if I told Wei Chen, he would say no.
It's just one Borat.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
you're not killing him, right? So I don't think
Let's put a pin in that.
Oh my god.
What am I gonna do? Torture him, and where he's heard my voice, and like maybe like can tell my general like shape and size, and then I'm gonna just like let him go.
Alright.
Like
He
I
does have a
vaguely
point.
match the description of the person who is going to like beat him up and get this information out of him. Vaguely matches the description of the person he was going to meet. Like it's not gonna take a rocket scientist to figure out what happened.
Alright, do your magic. Do your hit job, yeah?
Your honeypot trap.
then yeah, roll me stealth. Oh dear, he's in trouble.
And he rolls a 10 or something.
Yep. Of course he does.
Oh
he's
my
Borat.
God
I am-
damn it.
So Borat starts walking down the halls, or down the alleyway. It goes, "Oh, there you are. You meet me out here, yes? We can advance on dates."
Yes. I'm gonna try to get really close to him, knowing that this has gone terribly wrong, and Borat's not walking out of this alley, and I'm gonna try to bonk him once he gets within range.
Right. Roll
Whatever
me
you
a
do, best
melee
dick.
attack.
I'm gonna put all my luck into this because I've already screwed up too much.
You're gonna do a skull hit or a normal hit.
We got rate of fire too. Yeah, let's put 3 luck into it and go for a head hit
Okay.
on the first one.
Oh,
no.
God.
Borat. Borat is actually very good at this.
Yeah, indeed.
That's a tie.
Yeah, but Defender
Defender
wins.
Yeah.
He just barely steps out of the way. He goes, "Oh, you're into the naughty stuff, yes?"
Okay, so he's doing actually
Yeah,
shifting.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you could say I like it a little rough, and I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Should have had help.
It look, this
Bonk.
doesn't happen to me very often.
You hit him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then yeah, you hear a bit of a crack as he's kind of set recoiling back at. Wait, was this a? Oh no, this was a head hit. No, this one
No,
wasn't.
I didn't call it.
No, you
I
didn't
should
call
have
this one.
called it, but I didn't.
But no, this is a straight bonk where you hear. You feel like you hurt him a little bit, but he's still standing pretty straight. At this point, he's figured out that you're probably not going to have sex with him, and he pulls out his gun.
Go for it.
And so,
Who comes to a date in a bodyweight suit?
A net runner.
Makes sense. Yeah.
then yes. Are you capable of evasion? Of
I was
evading
just about-
bullets?
I was just about to think maybe I should start doing coke so I could dodge bullets. No, I cannot dodge bullets.
It's a viable strategy.
I don't have a reflex high enough anyways, so even if I did coke, it would have
Well,
been better.
it seems like it pins off.
Why do you need 8 reflex when you can do Synthco?
It does ping. It does not go through.
Mm.
I have an SP11.
Damn. Wow, then he just barely hits. Oh no, he crits.
Oh
Oh
shit!
fuck!
This. Oh wow, an 8. Oh, that's a
Well,
nasty
8
one.
is a common one. I don't think it's a nasty one. Let's see.
Is it?
Well, we'll see. I'm not too sure. Broken.
I mean, he only's done 3 damage so far. Oh no, I take another 5 internal damage just for being
5
crit.
auto.
8 is a broken leg. Yeah. It's
Oh no.
minus
Then
4
yeah,
to move. Yeah.
he tagged you in the leg.
I don't feel pain.
That's
We feel you
true.
couldn't move as far anymore. Yeah.
Pain editor.
Uh,
Yeah.
Then I better not let him get away.
Well, he is kind of starting to backpedal because he's like, oh no, she gonna kill me, oh no.
Then I'm gonna drop the Kanabo because I've got to brawl. I've got to, because I can't move my leg. I've got to get him in a grapple. So I'm gonna go brawling instead.
Then yeah, you're just barely able to catch up to him and start brawling. Uh-oh, okay, I better roll good.
This is gonna be
Hmm.
so stupid
Oh.
if I end up starting getting us all murdered by the primetime players by failing at this.
You've held on to this particular gangster. Borat is restrained.
Okay.
And I
gotta look at
believe now he gets to resist, so now you roll against him.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if choking him out I can start doing damage now, or I have to wait till the beginning of the next.
I think you grab him as a turn, and then the next turn you can start doing the grapple actions. I think. I have to. I
It
have to
says
go
you
back
can
and look.
use an action to choke the defender you are grappling, dealing my body stat directly to their hit points.
Yeah, but
I
that's
have
next turn.
2 actions because brawling is a 2-action thing.
A
Right?
grappling is a one action thing.
Is grappling 1 action?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
It
grappling
says
is
as
a
an
whole
action,
turn
you
action.
can take it. Okay, that's right. It
Yeah,
says
so
as an action.
yeah.
Okay. So I need to do
Yes.
another brawling check.
Yeah, so you have to beat this, which you did. You keep him held. Now you can directly hurt him.
Yeah. So I do 6 straight to his.
Oh, you hurt me. This is not good. Stop hurting me, Ace. He rolls a 15 to try and get out.
His score is not that bad. I'm afraid this might not work.
We'll just keep doing it.
No, you
That's
keep
another
it
5.
in hold. More
I'm only
pain.
gonna do it. Yeah. This is the 2nd time. On the
Yeah.
3rd time, he goes unconscious.
Oh, that is true. Because you hear a kind of a groan as you go.
Oh.
I see
get a
the
20.
light. I see the light. Wait, no, that's the neon sign. Never mind.
I see the light. Oh wait, that's my cell phone.
His cell phone. Then yes, night Borat. You'll hear.
No, that's my 2nd one. So he gets to roll 1 more time,
Oh.
and then I have to.
Well, no, you don't have to roll. You just automatically do it. So I assume that
Yeah.
20 was the.
Yeah, but one of those was him attacking me on his round.
No. That wasn't an attack. So it was. He tries to get out. You roll against it. Then you auto hurt him. Then he tries to get out. He
Okay.
can choose to attack you, but he didn't.
Okay.
He was just trying to get out of the grapple and run away.
So he's unconscious.
Yes, you have choked him to sleep, which is not the way he wanted to be choked, by the way.
We don't always get what we want, but we normally get what we need. Yeah, I have no duct tape or cuffs.
You're
I
gonna
have
tell
a
us.
grapple gun. I have rope though, so I'm gonna is anyone coming down this alley? Do I think I can be here for a little while?
Hold on.
Or can I drag him into a deeper, darker alley?
You hear a, yo, what are you doing? And you look over and there's this guy in a slick blue suit with a wide brim hat walking down. He's going, yo, what are you doing, man?
I say he's into exhibitionism. Just you don't need to see this. Walk away.
You're gonna persuade.
He starts stepping up really close to you, and he's got a very tight trimmed strip beard, and he seems to be of Hispanic origin, but and you can't really tell what color his eyes are because he's wearing these deep blocker glasses, and but you can smell the synthetic whiskey on his breath. You think you can just walk around here and beat on people?
I'm gonna pull out I'm just gonna turn around. No, I don't know if he'll be afraid of the Kanabo. Yeah, I'll just pull out my my handgun and point him at him and say, "We're having some intimate time here. Walk away."
Face down.
Oh my god, this is gone wrong in so many ways.
for your core score, you have
This
face
is
down a lot of
epic.
times. Yeah.
Oh, not a bad one.
That's not bad.
Oh.
He stares at you for a good long second, and then he says, You're not worth my time. And then he pulls out a flask, starts drinking, and just stumbles to the side and starts walking past you.
Um, he's drinking heavily. He didn't look like he had cyber eyes, did he?
You couldn't tell. Blocker glasses.
You're gonna let the party know about your
No, I don't want to get y'all. I don't want
your
y'all to get
POW.
pulled down when NCPD comes knocking on my door for homicide. Is there like another alley, or is this clear for a while now, or?
You think you have some time now?
Okay, I tie him up in some rope, and I'm gonna try to wake him up.
Yes?
I say, you have one chance to get out of this. You tell me where the data about the Edge Runners is in your base.
He's in the big room with the computers, yes?
I point at the... Oh shit, his arms aren't free. I'm gonna try to let one of his arms free and tell him to draw me a map in the dirt. And then I'll just take a picture of that.
Okay.
He has his feet. He can draw his feet.
Let me roll his art skill. He draws a pretty decent like floor plan of a floor. It doesn't seem to be the ground floor. It looks like one of it would have to be the second or third floor. But you can plainly see that there's a room that has dedicated server space, and he labels it as the server brain.
I go. Alright, sorry this had to happen this way. You won't tell anybody, right?
I tell no one, yes?
I'll stand up and say yes, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to shoot him.
Damn.
Wait, you're
Gun
gonna
check.
shoot him?
Yep.
Why don't we just bash his head in since it's more quiet? Well, we'll do everyone.
Oh, you're right. I
Oh no! You already made your choice.
It actually is more ethical for you to blast him in the head, saying, "I'm sorry, my love."
Sorry,
know
old
what could've
Yeller, we
been.
had to do this.
Little Kazakhstani Finnish children running around Night City.
This is amazing.
This went wrong in so many different ways.
Roll damage.
Damn.
Am I gonna like?
I think you can just get coup de grace.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he's tied up
you're
in a rope.
Yeah, you're able to just get a straight headshot and finish him off.
I will take my rope and try to make sure nothing in this area can link back to me, and I'll erase the drawing on the floor
After you take
Indeed.
a picture.
after I take a picture. Yeah.
You collect the evidence and clean up the evidence.
Then I'm gonna hobble to my car and go to a hospital, I guess.
Very good. You sail off into the depths of Night City, and I believe we've come to the end of our time for this session. I'd like to
Granted-
award you all. Huh?
Does he pay us?
But
Granite.
do we get paid? Yes. Granite pays you all because the meeting went without a hitch on the grounds, and there wasn't a fight, no property damage, and both officers survived. So he says the job's done and contract fulfilled.
Now we
Anything
can do
else,
IP.
Cicero?
IP.
50.
Mm.
5-0.
Alrighty.
How much did we earn from that?
2,000.
2,000 eddies.
2,000.
Oh shit! I forgot to take stuff so it looked like a robbery.
And it doesn't matter. It could have just been a gangland style hit.
Maybe the scav. This is the only time I will ever hope that scavs do something.
I mean, you could pretty much rely on people picking a corpse they run into. It's just kind of a Night City thing. They run the pockets of pretty much everything they run into.
Well, maybe this will help reenact the war between the Slaughterhouse and the Valentine.
He died in Watson, didn't he? Or he died in Little Europe.
He died in Little Europe. He died way outside of their territory.
Yeah, no, I was saying, if we just added some claw marks on the wall and
Maybe they'll probably know that he was coming to meet me. So maybe like they'll ask me to help them find the killer or something.
How many Borats have to die by your hand? When will the violence
This was
end?
the first. It was Wei Chen that killed the other one, I think.
no, it was
No,
me.
it was
Yeah.
the Nomad. It was the Nomad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, don't
Yeah,
pin
no, it
everything
was the
on me.
Nomad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Nomad ran him over.
I actually didn't kill. I don't even think I did damage in the first episode because I was on the bottom level when the fighting
That's-
started.
Yeah.
That's right.
I shot-
You were recon.
Yeah.
I was
I
the one
shot
who did-
Borat, but I didn't kill him. Yeah.
Yeah, I also blew up Borat.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Borat getting his hopes up and whatnot, but
Did you feel like you lose a little bit of humanity by doing
I
such a
feel
gross thing?
bad for having done it.
It was a,
But he was like,
You
Like,
you
we
feel
were-
bad, but not humanity loss. Feel bad. Like you wish
Like,
you
we
didn't
were
have to do
under-
it.
yeah, we knew like him and his people were gonna murder us if we didn't get this info.
yeah, it was like, yeah, this was just a sad situation.
The
Yeah,
saddest part was my performance.
Oh God.
The only thing that saved me was his naivete.
Yeah, this is
mean,
going to show up in your evaluation this month. LV.
Literally, well, no one knows that this happened except for me.
And the
I
drunk
just
guy.
told y'all I was gonna get, I was gonna like
Yeah, I
get
know.
the
I know.
info from him.
So, any promotions that we want to get out of the way?
Hmm.
Promotion time. Share your rhyme. Stop my song.
I can't think of anything.
Nope.
I don't stream anything, so.
Why not? Why not? And why not?
Work.
3 minutes a little
What?
bit. Also have my warehouse to say.
Fair. So I've been playing through Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. I might end up playing through the rest of it tonight. If I feel like it. I don't know. I think I'll try.
Mhm.
In either case, I'll play through it on Monday. But on Tuesday at 1 o'clock PST, we are doing Nevada Scorched, which is our goofy world-building post-apocalyptic series where the players and I create a wacky world which the chat can participate in, and I think we're still polishing it, but it's gonna be a load of fun. Yes, Type of Fairy, you have arrived for the end. But I am going to pretty soon start playing Yakuza 7. So, in a weird way, you are also here for the beginning. We are going to raid Dexter Chaco, who is a fun lefty streamer who is playing Cruelty Squad, a wackadoodle FPS where you can. I am addicted to that game. It's a weird ass FPS where you could like traffic in body parts, and there's like 12 endings, and you can like hack the. Yeah, Cruelty Squad's fucking weird.
It's a really good game that they spent a lot of time making just right, and then they spent even more time making it look like crap.
Yeah, like they purposefully made the game look like shit. And you might look at the trailer and go, nah, that looks really low tech. I'd never play that. But then you like look into it and you realize that it's a very like polished game. There's a lot of content.
Yeah, no, it's intentionally designed. It's almost like an elaborate shitpost. It's intentionally designed to have the most awkward controls and graphics possible and very convoluted gameplay.
Yeah.
But it all works. It's all very solidly designed. And it's a good overall game. It's just mind-melting how weird it is.
It is exceptionally weird. I will see you guys later.